Hey, it's Lizzie. Welcome back to my channel, Liz Self Adventures. Today, I'm going to show you how I decorated my Barbie journal, and I have my mom here to help me. Let's get started. So first, I have a thing of paper for pocket. If you need. And the glue that you would use is art glitter or liquid glue. And also, don't use a lot of glue or else it will splatter or else it will get all over. And only do 3 sides and don't go across the middle. And make sure if you use art glue, make sure you close it. And sometimes to press it down, you might use this. You lay it down and then go down. That helps it smooth it down so you don't have to wait a long time, but you might have to wait a few minutes. Since I waited a few minutes, I have decorations to go on my pocket. So I have 2 little shoes and lips. When you glue these down, you use a glue stick. But when you do, don't use a lot of glue. Just do like a cross, and then that's good. Like go across up side to side, and then you can glue it where you want it. Now I decided to put it here. Now I'm going to glue my shoes, but be careful so you don't get a lot on the shoes. So if you use this paper or if you have it and you use it, you might, and it's this side, you might have to do that sideways. They'll fit. And also another thing is to make sure you close all glues that you use. Now I'll go to the next page that I have. So on this page, I'll do on this page since it didn't stay. So I'll glue it again and see if that works. Or if it doesn't glue again, you might have to wipe the paper off that had the stuff on it. Then you have to put glue on it again. And then if that the paper that you're going to use now, it might work. But sometimes if it doesn't work, you might have to ask a parent for help. So now I'll do the glue stick, this thing down. It did not stay, so you might have to put more glue on it. I got a different piece because that piece didn't work, so we'll try this piece instead of the other piece because this one is a little bit different than that green one that we had. For the same, don't use a lot of glue. Okay, let's see if it works and it's glued down. it worked. Now I will glue down the cell phone and the high heel, but make sure you do close your glue or else it won't work anymore. The art glue or if you use school glue or if you use a glue stick, when you use a glue stick, you would not use a lot, and also make sure you close it or else it'll dry out and won't work anymore. So now I'll put the cell phone right there. And you might need to use the thing that you can press down so then it will stick down. So now I'm going to glue my high heel. It's fine if it doesn't fit. It's fine if it sticks over a little, because then you can tell that's where the pocket is. But if you did put glue on the whole thing, where it's sticking off, you might want to wipe it off so it doesn't get on any other papers. So for the next thing that we'll do, I have this here. It's a pocket, but we need to glue it down because I want to add this. I'm going to add this onto it. It's a eyeshadow kit, but it's paper. So now I will glue it, but for this paper, you only glue at both sides. You don't glue on the bottom because it might be because you use the same paper and it does it. So you will close it up and then you can use the stick to see if it works. This is down. Now I will glue the thing on. Oh. If you have it upside down on the place where you already glued, you might have to wipe it off like I had to, because my place was on a place where I already glued. But if you get too much glue and then it's on the sides, you might have to take the same wipe and wipe it off. And then you can take this. You can take this and go down. And then you have a makeup thing, and then you can put stuff in it. So I am going to go to this page and we're going to make a thing that we're going to make we're going to use these papers, and we're going to take a tie, and then we're going to punch holes, and then we're going to do that, and then we can use a stamp and put it down here. You can use whatever color you want and whatever color stamp you want. And also you can use a little puncher. So if you do that, you have to take you have to take all the paper and then go where you want it, and then punch it down and then make the hole where you want it. But if you want to do it, you might want to use a little hole puncher. But if you don't have a little hole puncher, you might want to use a big one. And sometimes it's tricky, so you might sometimes need a parent's help. So what you do is punch through there and then take a tie and then glue it onto the paper that you're going to do. you don't punch a hole there. You take this high, but you can use any color you want. So I want to use a rainbow color. So you only need a little bit, so you can use little scissors and then cut only a little bit off, and then you could put the thing, then you could put it aside, and then you turn it around. Ways to turn it around. So then you can put it through. So you might need your parents' help. But if you use the needle, because it might be a little bit hard to do it, so you might need a needle and be very careful because it's sharp. So go through, and then go through the other hole, and then pull it through, and then take it off, and then put the needle aside, but make sure you don't lose your needle, and then you can tie it. You can tie it any way you want, but I'm tying it in a bow. But it's a little bit tricky to tie a bow, so you might need to ask your parent for help. I'm back. I just need my parents' help tying it. So now I'll flip it over and take a piece of paper, and then I put it over. You can cut it or tear it. If you want to tear it, you take a ruler, line it up where it needs teared, hold on tight to it, and then tear it. And then so you will take this paper and glue it onto this, so then you can glue it onto here. So the thing that you can use is not the art glitter. You'd use a glue stick. So this one you can go in the center too, because it's not like a pocket. So now I will glue it on, and I'll do this. So since I have a little extra over, you can just take scissors and then cut it off. But it's fine if there's a little hanging off, because then it'll look a little bit cool. But why I said you can tear it is because it makes when you turn it over and look at it, like when it's not glued down, it looks cool. So now we are going to go to my book. We'll set that aside for a second. We'll put that over there. Then we'll take the glue stick again, and then glue all around it, but don't use a lot of glue. And then you can go down, press it down, because you can't really use this. You can only go like that, but then you'll mess up the tie. So then it's like that, and then you can go over, if you have stamps, you can go over and grab whatever kind of stamp you want, and whatever kind of ink you want. I'm back. I just got stamps and ink pads. So there's 5 papers. So you don't have to use them, put a stamp on all of them, but I have 5 stamps because I'm going to do them on all 5. So then I have 2 dye ink pads. This one looks like a brown, but it might be a dark purple. And this one is like a purplish pink one. So for my first one, I will use this one. And I'll use the best, which it says. Just hold it down, but don't use a lot of it. Because they have a lot of ink on them if they're brand new, like these ones are brand new. So you might need to hold both one hand on it and push the other hand down on top. And then that's what the best witch would look like. It's kind of messed up, but that's fine. So when you're done with it, you can take a wipe and wipe it off. So then it won't get stained on. So I use the best witch one, so I'll set that one aside. And I'll close the purplish pink one. It actually looks like it's a pink. But now we'll do this one, and we on the next page, and we'll use Season's Greeting. You might need to hold the paper down, and then you press it down. It's actually a star on the back, but I can't tell what color it is. So I can't tell if it's like a red or if it's like a purple. So then you take the wipe again and wipe it off. Because if they're your mom and she wants them wiped off, and if you don't wipe them off, your mom will get mad at you. So we have the best witch one and Season Greeting. Now I will do the Happy Holidays in the purple one, or it looks like pink. I can't remember from the first page. But as well, don't use a lot. My Happy didn't turn out as well, but the holidays did. But it's fine. People might figure it out that it's Happy because you can kind of see it, but kind of not. But it's fine. So I have the Happy Holidays done. So now I'll go to the next page. I'm actually kind of doing the colors in order. So next it would be this color. It looks like actually to me on that one page that we did it on, it actually looked like it was a red. But I'm going to be using this bird stamp. It's actually holding a leaf in its mouth, it looks like. So then there it is. You can actually see it has an eye right there. So on to the last one that says Happy Halloween. Since it's almost close to Halloween, and since there's Halloween on the back here, doing a Halloween stamp. And also I used 2 Halloween ones, the Best Witch, and I'm going to be using this one. So it's like this long, and your mom lets you can do double colors. But I didn't, I just used that one, but that color does not really turn out, it didn't really turn out. So it's fine. I can tell it says Happy Halloween. So then make sure you do close your die pad. So those are the things. Now you can write on them, like you can do like by the seasons that it shows. But I will be right back. I have to put this stuff away. So that will be it for this video, but I will be doing more videos of this if I didn't finish it, but some of the stuff I'm going to be doing off camera, and then the next time if I don't have it done, I'll show you guys what it's like, and I'll do some more. So if you like this video and want to see more, like and subscribe down below. Keep on making crafts and keep on adventuring. Bye.